So they'll be calling you a radical. This is courtesy of Michelle ran off the live cam. This is Unit 4 at Fukushima Daiichi. And we'll talk about Diani. This is off the live cam. Let's go back to this one. It's a flyer. It's going to make it live typical, isn't it? I'm going to have to use this. Maybe. This ain't working. What else is now? Let's refresh the page. There's some good news, right? Okay. Okay, and then we'll talk about this. Let's walk outside. So I take this mask off. So, and let's talk about this. So, that's Fukushima Daiichi, which we know is the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. 10 years of just total cover-up. The greatest crimes in human history, the cover-up of Fukushima. So, Diani's got spent. Has got cracked fuel pools. No doubt in my mind. So, hang in there with me. You know, I know that you got an agenda, gun bait, race bait, gay bait. Yeah, AdSense accounts. What fucking earth. I really don't care. Alright. So, that's Fukushima Unit 4. Okay, that if Helen Caldecott says if it tips, which blew all the fuck. Now, what is that fire? I don't know, but I know one thing. There's been an invisible fire at all of Fukushima Daiichi pushed into the Pacific Ocean for 10 years. And so, Fukushima Diani, which I have bootleg photographs I can't put up, they're classified, of the mudslide going right through the center of it in 2011. Now, we know those spent fuel pools are compromised. HNK is reporting, TEPCO, which is the United States, this is the university that built them, they cheated, sloshed out of the pools. Well, I know for a fact they can't handle an earthquake. These cement fuel pools cracked. Now, if they cracked, the water runs off. Was TEPCO able to get in there and get some water immediately cooling back on? I don't know possibly how, but I don't know. So, would there be a plume? Barack Obama on the St. Patty's Day. And I like how the right-wingers, how they painted themselves into a corner. They all took on Fukushima, to their Lord and Savior Trump, and they have Trumpnesia. They've got Trumpnesia. So Trumpnesia, because Trump never said a word. In fact, Trump covered it up more than Obama. In fact, Trump advanced nuclearism more than Obama. SMRs freaking, whoa. So, the spent fuel pools at Diani are compromised. Now, the plume that came over us in the United States in the air, Barack Obama, I want you to know what I know on St. Patrick's Day at the Rose Garden about Fukushima. It's not affecting ship. Okay. Him, Jeff Immelt with his 2 planes, one following the other one, all of them. You know, this is GE. This is the University of General Electric right here. You know, Littlefield, that's his library. He was the CEO of GE when this is GE. They flew out of the country to South America. So since then, Anderson Cooper, remember, Fukushima. Now he's on 60 Minutes with Bill Gates promoting more nuclear. Hope you don't get cancer, Andy Vandy. This is what kills me about these freaking powers there be. You know, the head nuclear cover-up Fukushima kingpin dropped dead this month. Yeah, 66. The CIA kingpin himself. Whoa. So, I mean, Bill Eugenics Gates, you're talking the evil human being. He stole the operating system. Every system was invented here. Here, Bastion and Ashton. Word perfect. They stole it. That's an unarguable fact. Come on. So, that fire. What's on fire there? Don't know. But I know one thing. There's been an invisible fire. 3 core meltdowns pushing to the Pacific Ocean for 10 years. Almost 10 years. 3,629 days. So, and hell of a way to boil the Pacific Ocean. And what did it do? Everything Kevin Blanch said. Right here, I'm the only person on report that's part of this, and you've cattle shooted me, freaking blackwashed me, fucking herded me, kettled me, fucking attacked me, fucking, you know, right down to my fucking chest split open, rip me open, pour me out. So, oh, helicopter got Unit 4. Unit 4 blew to fucking smithereens. Day 1, March 11th. There is no Unit 4. There is no Unit 3. There's no 2. You know, the remains, they got domes over them trying to fucking, you know, if you can't make it, fake it. That was their answer on Fukushima. Their total answer. I know. I have the transcript from inside the situation room. Jeff Rommelt, Barack Obama, Habib, fucking Gregory Jacko, cowered down in the corner, fucking Cartwright. Yeah, that Cartwright Haas. Make it so. Go radiate your own men on the Reagan. You seen a trial there? It's the greatest cover-up in human history. The greatest crime in human history. So it's on fire. You saw it. I thought the live cam fucking 2 days ago. Thank you, Michelle Grant. You know, and so I want to say this to the Trumpers and the Obamacans. Come on, get off the fucking Kool-Aid. Fuck, they're both the same cover-up. You painted yourself into a... Did Trump say Fukushima once? No, advance more nuclear. You know, I asked him about it. Fuck, I've asked him. He lied to me. They all lie. That's all they do. They want to be on the winning team. But guess what? It kills them, too. That's what I've always said. This is the great equalizer. Fuck. Oligarchs fucking dropping left and fucking right. Fukushima cover-up fucking rats dying left and right. Including the head of the IAEA in Vienna, who I talked to, who went to Fukushima. It'll kill you. You go, he went, killed him. It's like I told him it would. So, it's been on fire for 10 years. The worst fucking fire. It's a plasma. It's a gas. It's on fire. It's an invisible fire that's been pushed into the Pacific Ocean. It rose up off the Pacific Ocean. It got into the fucking trees all over the western United States, just like Kevin Blanch hypothesized. It's plutonium energy. When the atmosphere actually catches on fire and burns, plutonium fires. Tide pools dead at your feet, Edie. It's a cult. Fucking salmon collapse. Everything Kevin Blanch hypothesized, which sounded crazy at the time. But when I said it, day 1 on March 11th, March 12th, right here in this library. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Everybody just fled from me. So let's keep on walking and talking, you know. So we're scared of nuclear meltdowns. We're scared of nuclear meltdowns, rightfully so. Never had one. Didn't happen in Santa Susana. Didn't happen in Chernobyl. Chernobyl was a partial fucking fuel reactor that the core blew up. 800,000 men entombed it. You know. Oh, it was bad, but Putin's popping them off right now in the Nevada test site. Or excuse me, Trump, his twin, fucking Idaho National Lab. I mean, it's a fucking cult. The nuclear energy crime. Price Anderson, they opened up the spigot on the Manhattan Project, and they never turned it off. Thus, Kevin Blanch, I invented the Post-Ignorance Project, standing right there. You know, fuck, on 10-10-10 is when I clicked the last note to my book right there, and I says, if we don't pivot now, we'll swallow its whole. You can't make this story up. Then I go into the bone marrow transplant center on 11-11-11, give no chance to live. And then on 12-12-12, I'm listening to the fucking translation fucking 3 of Mikado, who I graduated here when I taught here. Number 1 school business, Wadis, who's now the last, Chinese oligarchy, don't go see the Dalai Lama. 12-12-12, I listened to him talk in the hearing in Japan, which they said, well, we started pushing the water and pushing the energy into the Pacific Ocean on April 4th. I'm like, God, that's when I reported that. You know, the head of the Fukushima 50's mother sent me an email on, you know, 13/13. No, there is no 13/13/13. Where'd you sleep last night? So we finally got some snow. So it's a journey. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. It's a fucking journey. How's it been? 10 years of this. The greatest fucking truth in human history. The greatest PhD in human history. Kevin Blanch, relentless, ruthless. Because the counter, it had to be done. Can you imagine if I wouldn't have done this work? It wouldn't have got done. They'd have pulled it off. Well, they didn't pull it off. You know, everybody says, well, you only got a couple hundred fucking views. Don't matter. Don't fucking matter, because you're not putting that toothpaste back in the fucking tube, that lightning back in the bottle, that fucking healthy bone marrow back in you. You know? Oh, that's it. Get a copyright strike. Okay. So it's still burning. It's still burning. Well, how beautiful is this? It's on fire. Stand tuned.